Good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you can see behind me, I've got an E36 328 Sport. It's an individual in sea green. It is mine. I purchased it end of last year, beginning of this year, something like that, from one of our customers. Haven't had time to do anything with it, and I've been hunting for a front chassis leg cut so I can replace what's rusted on this one. Eventually got one of them last week, the week before, so I've decided now to get onto this and get it finished. Got quite a few bits to do. The welding is the main one, and then there's a few little bits to tidy up. It needs bonnet cables, stuff like that, but yeah, mainly the welding. I'll get on the ramp and I'll show you what needs doing. Okay, so rust wise, it's only black because I put rust treatment on it, so it's not actually as bad as what it looks. But yeah, so this section here, then this section, and then the worst part of it, which is why I wanted a cut, or why we needed a cut, is the chassis leg. Potentially I have to take the engine out and have to do this on the inside, but this bit here, I'm going to tackle this bit first, and this bit as well then. So obviously need to sort all this out. That's solid, which is good, but yeah, all of this, if you can see, the jacking point is mint. Rest of the jacking points, rest of the floor, all really good. Literally just this corner. Yeah, literally this corner, oh, get that light out. Yeah, literally this corner was crashed a few years back, I think maybe 10-15 years ago, I think he said, and it wasn't repaired correctly, and then it was parked over a drain for quite a while. So yeah, rust has got to it, so I'm going to get all of that cut out. As I said, I have a cut, so I've got a full front quarter, so I can use whatever I need off that. Yeah, so let's get cutting. Right, so I haven't been recording much because I haven't brought my my gimbal with me, so I have no phone, no stand to put my phone on. But anyway, I've cut out this section, so it was just basically spot welded to this piece on the inside. So I just drilled out the spot welds and then cut out the rust. And then so I made a template then out of card, and then just cut the piece out of steel. So I'll drill some holes in this now in the middle to re-spot weld it back on, and then I'll weld it around the outside. This here, that's the fuse box, and it's plastic. So I'm not sure, I didn't really want to remove that, but potentially I have to, which is an absolute ball ache if I need to. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Maybe I'll be able to cover it, or just keep an eye on it and keep blowing at it to keep it cold with the compressor. So yeah, let me have a look. Right, so I've just drilled some holes just to re-spot weld it back to the middle piece, and then obviously I'll weld it around the outside. Unfortunately I just ran out of gas welding this bit on. I have spot welded it up the middle, and it's tacked around the outside, so it's nice and secure. I'll finish it during the week. I need to get some gas for the welder. I didn't realise I was that low. Yeah, so this one pretty straightforward. It's the underneath part and in the chassis leg. That's going to be more difficult, but yeah, get some gas in the week and I'll finish this off, so see you in a few days. Right, so I got some gas, finished off welding in this piece. Didn't record anything because my battery was dead. It was late in the evening, yesterday evening when I done it. Going to have a look at tackling this bit in here now. I'll seal all of that and paint it. Some spot welded in the middle, and then just welded all the way around. Ground the welds off just so it's nice and smooth. Once it's all sealed and painted, you won't even notice it's ever been welded. Yeah, so this bit next, probably have to remove the brake line and stuff like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to do it from inside the engine bay or not. I'll cut it out from this side, see how bad it is, and go from there. Right, so just cut that bit out. The rust doesn't go as far as I thought, however. It goes in under here, which is a bit of a pain. this is the ABS unit, so I'm going to need to remove that, make a bit of room in the engine bay. I don't think I'll have to take the engine out, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to remove this, remove the brake lines. I need access in there. There's too much welding in there that needs doing. I can't do it from this side, so I didn't want to have to do that. I might not do that now because I don't want to get rid of my brakes. I'm not sure I have time to take it all out, weld it up and put it all back in today. Might need a Friday and a Saturday to do that. But let's have a look. I should probably have a look at repairing this section. As I said, I have a cut for this. I have a cut for the whole side, so yeah, so I have a cut. So this bottom piece, I'll get rid of this now, get this all cut off this car, and see what I need to take off the cut and replace it in the full section if I can. As I said, I'll do this another day when I have time to take out the ABS unit, probably next weekend. Let me tackle this today. So just to cut this bit off, just to gain access to the inside. This is what we've got. So obviously in this bit now, I need to cut this bit out, remake that, and then get a torch out with it. Then in here, then that's the wiring inside on the floor of the car. So yeah, I need to get in now, take the seat out, pull the carpet back, so I have access to that, and I can cut that out. But the rest, all up there is nice, as in all this side. So once this bit is cut out, that bit is cut out, that'll be sound. And obviously I'll come down to here, cut all of this out. But yeah, the side then, this is all good and solid. Yeah, so let's get this section rebuilt anyway. I'll drop the car back down, get the seat out, so I can cut all of this out. Actually, I might do this bit in here first. Yeah, I'll probably cut this bit out first. Do that, and then I'll look at that then. Yeah, tidy this bit up in here and I'll cut this section out, see how much I can get it out. Hopefully I don't have to cut any more out to access it. Should be able to cut this section out from here with a small grinder maybe. Alright, so I'm just tidying up all of this here. I had to just drop the bottom arm to get out of my way. But yeah, this piece here, so this section, this little small section, this basically comes down and then it's a L shape on the bottom, and then this piece then just comes straight across and meets the L shape and spot welds together along there. This is solid. I'm going to stick some rust treatment on it now as well. The mount for the bottom arm, it's all solid. I need to just get the air saw in here and cut this more flush, just to get rid of that little rust, but the rest of it is all good metal. So I'll build this section and this section back up. Once I've done that, then I can cut this section out. As I said, I'll get in, you can see the wires here. I'll get in and get the seat out and pull the carpet back up so I don't set anything on fire and I don't damage any of them wires. But yeah, I'll get some rust treatment on this bit under here. As I said, it's solid. That's like, I don't know, 2mm steel. So it's nice and solid, that piece. So at least I can work off that, and around the back of it is nice and solid. So I'll make a piece that comes around from here and around. So yeah, let me get some rust treatment just on that bottom bit, and trim off this inside bit as well there. Yeah, so that's me done for today. I recorded loads, but unfortunately my new microphone, the battery went dead. I didn't realise, so everything I recorded had no sound. So when I was talking through what I was doing, yeah, got no sound for it. So when I have finished what I'm doing for today, I'll show you what I've done. Right, so that's inside the arch. Just put some seam sealer on it. I'll stick a coat of primer on it as well, just to stop the weather or anything getting to it. It'll be next week now before I go back at it again, before I touch this side. And then underneath then, so yeah, this is the main section. So I've replaced this. I didn't bother grinding off any of the welds in there because you're not going to see them. Once this is all covered back up, I just ground the spot welds and that off this piece underneath. I just need to remount this back up to there, so that's all nice and solid now. Yeah, so this is two pieces. Yeah, so this is two pieces. So this bit here comes down and then L-shaped, and then this bit then comes straight across and meets it. So this is basically a double skin. So it's now nice and solid, and then this piece, then the new piece, will run back in on top of that like it's meant to. So that's what I'll use for the cuts, and it's got a decent one of these sections here. So yeah, that'll be either during the week or next week. Potentially do this during the week and then lap it up there next weekend. Yeah, so that chassis section, that chassis leg section, took quite a bit of time. As I said, it was double skinned, so I just wanted to make sure it was all right. So that bit's done now. I haven't needed to use any of the cut as of yet, but I'll be using that now for the next, probably the next two bits. So yeah, so as I said, I haven't needed to use any of this cut as of yet, but I will have to use some. So I'll use this section here to replace the bit I cut out this morning, and then up here, then this is the section of the chassis leg that's gone on mine. So this bit in here, this bit here, this is where the ABS pump sits. So obviously I'll have to remove my ABS pump and then I'll have access to what I need. So yeah, so I'll be taking a cut here to rebuild that section. Yeah, so still a bit of welding to do. If I get a chance during the week, I'll stay late, depending on how busy I am. But yeah, if I can stay late, I will get the seat out and remove the carpet. Well, peel the carpet back, and I can sort the floor section. Once the floor section is done, I will remove the ABS pump, and I'll have access then to the inside of the chassis leg as well as the outside. I'll be able to get that done, so potentially next weekend, next Friday, I'll get the ABS pump out, and next Saturday then I can weld the chassis leg. All going well, depending on if I can get the floor section done during the week or not. So I'll put a bit of seam sealer on the chassis leg bit I've done this morning, and stick a bit of paint on it as well, just because it'll be in and out during the week. So I'll do that before I go. But other than that, then once the welding is done, I think it's just a bonnet cable and a service, 4 tyres and an MOT, and it's all good. So yeah, so I'll put all this into one episode. I think I've got enough for an episode, or if you're watching now, I have got enough for an episode. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all of that stuff, and see you either next weekend or the weekend after.